What's good, everyone? This your main correspondent, Alan Taylor, and I'm back in the broadcast room yet again, always with another one. And yes, indeed, it is another one. So we got Whoopi Goldberg in hot water out here. And this is the thing right here. Apparently, I don't know what's going on with these ladies on The View here lately. Ever since the election results came in, they've been acting a pure monkey out here. Even before then, you got Sonny around here calling black men crazy, and you got the rest of the ladies on The View being so misandrous till it's just fucking disgusting. It's just disgusting. Now, so apparently Whoopi tried to get something from this bakery right here, and she felt like they were trying to, discriminate against her for her political views or whatever. This shit is crazy out here. Let's go here now. Quarters, nickels, and dimes, people.
Okay, we showed you this before we went to break. Now it's happening. Whoopi Goldberg causing problems for a bakery, and now a Staten Island bureau president is speaking. Let's watch.
And I think the bottom line here is after we're going to call up Jill, who has had to endure something that she shouldn't have to endure. These people are up at 3 or 4 o'clock every morning. The sacrifices they've made, the holidays they've missed with their families. To make Staten Island better, they have sacrificed for 145 years. Rutherford B. Hayes was the president of the United States, for God's sakes. And they're still here, and they're still strong, and they're not going anywhere, despite what other people on television have to say. And frankly, the people who defamed the Holtzman family should apologize to the Holtzman family for making stuff up to suit their needs. Not everybody wakes up every day and thinks about politics. A good business person doesn't care about anybody's politics. So with that, I'd like to call up Jill Holtzman Bowers. She deserves 110% support. Jill, come on.
It's a community that I have to tell you, I'm so overwhelmed by the support between finding out yesterday this even happened, getting phone calls, and then people coming in, people from all over just supporting us in every way. We had phone calls yesterday from Alabama. Guy says, I'm going to give you $50. Send it to a school. Send them donuts. Send them cupcakes. The support has been so overwhelming. And I know how hard my family has worked to keep this business alive. And I wish my father was here today to see this. He would never believe it. My bakers come in 2 or 3 in the morning just to have donuts and rolls for everybody to come in and say, we have the best rolls ever. And you know what? It took my whole family. It takes everybody, the community that comes every day to see us. We have this everyday conversation with everybody. How's the family? How's this? This is what makes Holtzman's. It's the community. It's my fellow everything that come out and us giving back to the community that makes this go round. And if it wasn't for you and Staten Island to make this work, we still wouldn't be here today.
This is crazy. Whoopi and them women up there on The View, man, they gonna fuck around and lose their jobs playing these badass games out here. You know what I'm saying? And in their misandry and things like that, just trying to pick on people and stuff like that. Instead of the chilling out, relaxing, and making their little gumball ass things on The View that they've been doing, stick to what y'all been doing. Now y'all off in the politics and you blaming this and that person and you trying to shame people. Man, this is crazy. Let's keep going. This is wild here.
So I know my brother, Billy, work hard. Joe, my baker in the back, is here 6 days a week. He gives his heart and soul to this place. And you know what? My father always said, you do what you love. I'm telling you, this is my heart. And I thank you so much for everybody to come out and support us with the Holtzman family. It means the world to me. It really does. Thank you so much. Oh, look, my father's here today.
Oh, good. So good. The goodness prevails. And just a little background for those who know, they had a boiler here. Again, it's been here 145 years. They had a boiler that was 60 or 70 years old. And the first week in November, guess what? It went on the fritz. They had to be replaced. And the reputation of Holterman's is impeccable. So rather than commit to something they couldn't guarantee, they said we can't do it. And the person who besmirched and defamed them took that as an insult to her. Well, get over it. This family will be here for, God willing, another 145 years. And as Jill said, it's her family, it's the Staten Island community, it's the elected officials. And I hope if you're watching this across the country, go online and order something and we'll mail it to you. So keep coming to Holterman's. I'd like to call up State Senator Jessica Scarcella-Spanton.
Thank you so much for putting this together, to our wonderful borough president, Vito Fasella, and to the Holterman family. Jill, give her a big round of applause. I think one thing all of the elected officials have in common is that Holterman's has been around our entire lives, my parents' entire lives, my grandparents' entire lives, probably our great-grandparents' entire lives. This is a staple in the Staten Island community, and one message is clear: you do not mess with Staten Island. That's right.
Amen.
We come together as a borough like no other, so just understand, Staten Islanders are going to shop at Holterman's. This is an amazing, amazing family establishment. I encourage everybody to get their Thanksgiving pastries here, everything else. Thank you so much for putting this together, and thank you to the Holterman family for giving us a historic, beautiful business for 146 years, I just heard. Thank you.
See, yeah. I don't care what nobody say out there. Them women on The View, they about to best that whole show up. And the network that they're dealing with, I don't know what's going on with that network, but those ratings are about to start going down. You got this whole situation. This is a family-owned business for 146 years. 146 years? And this bat of a woman, Whoopi Goldberg, is sitting around here all in her misandrous feelings because she couldn't get what she wanted, because their machines or their equipment broke down and stuff like that. And like he said, rather than commit to something that they knew they couldn't do, they did the right thing as a business and wouldn't take the account. Man, I don't know what's going on here with these Democrats. Because they lost their stuff. They're all losing their damn minds. This is ridiculous and disrespectful. Man, come on, Whoopi. She's a sad human being at this point, sitting up there with all them cackling ass broads all damn day.
I'm sorry, I'm getting old. 146. Councilman David Carr, David.
Thank you so much, Borough President. You know, Vito always stands up for Staten Island, and today Staten Island needs to be stood up for. And we're here today to have Holterman Bakeries back, because the Holterman family generationally has had the backs of this community. Like so many other small business owners, they give back to the community that they call home. They give back to the community that patronizes them. And I'm so glad that we see all the cars here, all the people coming in and out of the store today to send a message to the person who decided that she was too important for a boiler breakdown, that she had to have her pastries, and if it wasn't coming to her, it must have been someone else's fault. It must have been a directed insult to her. That would never be the case. Staten Islanders don't serve people based on their political opinions. They serve everyone who comes through their doors. And that is the case with the Holterman's family. And in case you can't tell, I love a good bakery. And this is one of the best in the world, bar none. My family has been shopping here since I was a little kid. When my mom had to buy that thing on that snack on the counter that was there for company, it wasn't Entenmann's, it was Holterman's that she bought.
So Whoopi Goldberg has upset the whole wow. The whole Staten Island area. Look at this. The whole Staten Island area. She got politicians out there, and they came out there to help her. I guarantee she probably didn't call these people. This seems like a decent, feminine woman that's doing right by her family's legacy. Man, y'all better cut. What is going on with The View? Why are we not trying to cancel The View? We got to start canceling these people. These hateful, spiteful, Democrat ass type people. We have to start canceling these people. Whoopi, man, let's keep going. It's more to this. Let's keep going.
And I look forward to seeing the Holterman's pastries and other products all throughout the borough for years to come. So God bless you, Jill, and God bless you, your family.
Well, they showed up, right? And who got the party started? Well, that was the borough president, Vito Fasella in Staten Island. And he said these words: "This is the American story." Wow. So what did Whoopi Goldberg try to do to this woman in her bakery? Watch.
The place that made these refused to make them for me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
What? Oh,
No. Let me explain. They said that their ovens had gone down, all kinds of stuff, but folks went and got them anyway, which is why I'm not telling you who made them. But it's can't be because I'm a woman, but perhaps they did not like my politics.
Yeah. Okay, the boiler was broken. I mean, you could hear the New York City councilman there. They brought everybody to those microphones.
Not political is what they're saying. This is just pure evil by Whoopi Goldberg trying to destroy a family business that's been in business for as long as they just said, just because it couldn't be that she might actually not get a cupcake on her birthday. And because she's such a lunatic, she thinks anything that doesn't go her way is some conspiracy theory against her and that everybody hates.
It's not just her. It's all them chicks on The View. It's all of them. And they've been showing their natural bad ass since before this election really started getting into play. And then it's gotten even worse after the results came in. They've been showing their natural bad ass. This is crazy. Whatever network The View is on, man, them women got to be canceled, bruh. Look at what they're doing. Sonny out here acting a plumb fool. Whoopi out here accusing people of stuff that they're not even doing. This is ridiculous.
This is the intolerance of the left. Like, I have no idea how these people voted, but I'm going to guess that some of the people that just spoke are probably Democrats. And thank goodness that they came out, and thank goodness that they said, you don't do this to our bakery. You don't do this to a family business. I hope there's a lawsuit here. I hope Whoopi Goldberg has to pay a huge, huge birthday check to this bakery. They deserve it.
I think ABC's on the hook here.
I hope they pay too then.
Because
okay, so ABC is the producer and things like that of The View. Okay, man, all right, ABC. Y'all listen, look, ABC, you gonna end up like CNN and MSNBC around here firing people pretty soon if y'all don't cut the crap out here. We already know y'all major news networks ratings are low.
We were just talking about, they don't mention Holterman's Bakery, but when you look up, by the way, everybody's Googling this so much now that you just put in 3 letters and it's the first thing that comes up. But when you go, you see they're iconic, those cupcakes.
Yes.
So they're in like every shot of what's being said while Whoopi's, tearing this woman down and accusing her of being politically discriminatory. So my question is, how much on the hook is ABC News? How much on the hook is Whoopi? Somebody is, because according to the law, how does it work?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, when you look at libel, slander, or defamation, you can't just not say the bakery's name and say, okay, I'm off the hook. I didn't slander or libel anyone here because I didn't say the name of the bakery. If there's a fact that you disclose that could lead someone to infer what you are talking about, you can still be on the hook. And to your point, that infamous, or not infamous, I should say famous, white box with the pink polka dots allowed people to very easily find that this was Holterman's Bakery.
It's so famous it was good enough for The View.
Yes, she chose to unleash, Whoopi Goldberg, to unleash the attack dogs based on what evidence? What evidence led her to believe this was about politics? I've heard none, but thank God this bakery is fighting back.
Well, it's about politics now because, as you said, some of those New York representatives could very well be Democrats as well.
Yeah, but Staten Island is, it's pretty conservative. They're in rare territory in terms of the 5 boroughs of New York City. Great people there. They obviously are very passionate about their environment and their community. And, what is Whoopi Goldberg doing? Calling me like, this is Whoopi Goldberg, and I need something custom made for me and my Whoopi Goldbergness
For free.
now. And they might.
Hey, not her Whoopi Goldberg is now. Y'all got to stop it out here. You got to stop it. It's crazy. She out here diva up. She diva up. Man, this is sad right here. This is sad. Man, and hey, them chicks on The View been acting a plum ass. Real talk.
Might have had those pre-made. So before the boiler broke down, someone, may have made all of those lovely confections, which someone was able to fetch and take to Whoopi on set because, God knows, it looks like she's.
Right. That's kind of how it works. I'm pretty sure they probably already had things already baked and stuff like that before the boiler broke down. I mean, just logical thinking. I've been a chef for 20 years. I've also entangled with culinary fields where there's bakeries in the places that I've worked in and things like that. And yes, they pre-bake things. It's already things there. So yeah, somebody probably did. They had some on deck, got some, but there wasn't the amount that Whoopi was probably trying to get hold to, and they couldn't commit to that amount because by that time they probably got the order, or the order was coming in, the furnace or the oven was already busted. So yeah, man, come on, man. And now it's a whole political thing because an oven went down at a place that's been around for 146 years.
Missed a lot of cupcakes lately.
Man, we just get deeper and deeper. So what is the truth of all of this?
Well, I think the truth is that Whoopi Goldberg is an incredibly self-indulgent person who thinks everything is about her. So she thinks and takes it personally because that's how highly she thinks of herself. And she thinks everyone else regards her in that way, that they would care what her politics are, that they would go to such lengths that they wouldn't make her a cupcake. I'll tell you what this also is, in my opinion, is it's projection and it's deflection. This is what the left does. I've had numerous instances in California and in other liberal places where people didn't want to serve me or where I got, bad looks or I felt obviously uncomfortable being in a place because of who I am and what I believe in. I would never call these places out on air. I would never try to disparage them or hurt their business. But I think that she's used to that because she's on the left and maybe she would do that to somebody. So she automatically assumes that was done to her, but it quite clearly wasn't.
It's real quickly because you and I had, I think, seen some of the same reporting on this, that The View might be struggling right now with its view.
Yeah.
and maybe they really ought to be more sensitive to the fact that everybody's a part of this country.
The View has one view. They all voted for Kamala Harris. So how about that? You've got The View, and it's only one view, and 76 million Americans don't have a voice. So there you have it.
Yeah, man. That's crazy out here, but it's just the truth. Whoopi Goldberg, Sonny, Joy Behar, all them crazy bats up there been acting crazy. Man, we see it. We see it. It's ridiculous, totally disrespectful, man, that these people are acting this way over politics situations and stuff like that, and thinking that, they can't do what they want to do. And that's the whole point. They feel like they're the big bosses of America. They're this and that, and I'm woman, and I hear me roar. Hear me roar. I'm woman. Well, Whoopi, Sonny, Joy, all you bats up there, what I'm saying? This is the ditch you broads are digging. You're digging a ditch, and at the end of the day, though, I'm sorry, but I'm telling you right now, you're not gonna be able to climb out this ditch with an 8,500,000 foot ladder. And it is what it is, though. Shout out to all my subscribers. Mad love to y'all. If you're new to the channel, please hit that like, share, subscribe button. Make sure you ring that bell to be notified whenever I decide to post things. And like I always say, That, my friends, is the bottom line.